Serius ke, Wil?
Serius, kau masuk sikit je tapi kau dapat balik banyak. Aku dah masuk. Korang semua patut masuk.
Nak join lah.
Saya pun ingat nak melabur.
Ya ke?
Tang kecil, melabur sikit nanti dapat berkali ganda.
Tuan-tuan adalah jutawan sekarang sebab skim kami memberi 10% faedah. Bayangkan kalau tuan-tuan melabur 1 juta, 10% faedahnya
100,000. Kita mesti masuk ini pelaburan. Untungnya banyak besar. Betul lah. Betul, saya mau. Saya mau labur. Kenapa bila labur?
Ya betul labur. Tapi labur dalam apa?
Labur 500 5,000.
masuk 500, besok dapat RM5,000.
5,000.
Tidak akan rugi.
Peluang hanya sekali. Kalau ramai percaya kita macam ni, cepatlah kita kaya. Betul tu.
Yang anda dial tidak dapat dihubungi.
Lain kali, hati-hati bila melabur.
Pastikan pelaburan tu sah. Jangan fikir untung je.
Hai, minum kopi.
Assalamualaikum. Salam. Abang-abang nak melabur?
Lesen ada?
Mana lesen Suruhanjaya Sekuriti Malaysia?
Jadilah pelabur bijak. Selidik dan teliti dulu pelaburan yang ditawarkan sebelum melabur. Silap labur, duit lebur.
Pesanan ini dibawakan khas oleh Suruhanjaya Sekuriti Malaysia dan Investma.
Of the main elements why I chose MoneySave. Thinking of financing solutions from MoneySave did not dilute any equity of what I'm holding in the group. Hi, my name is Eddie and I'm the founder and CEO of Popboy Group. We are online grocery. To date, we got more than 800 FMCG brands and more than 25,000 SKU being listed on the online platform. Before knowing MoneySave, being a young company, everywhere you go for financing, there are challenges because there are certain doubts that people will think about your future of the company, the stability of the company, not to mention conventional banking systems in Malaysia that is quite particular about that. One of the main challenges of being an online grocery is stocks. In order to fulfill in the promised duration, you need to hold a higher inventory level. So this MoneySave have very good financing solutions, helping us to buy stocks, to buy more stocks in order for us to fulfill in a shorter time and gain more experience from our users. Speed is one of the main elements why I chose MoneySave. Processing from the first document drop to MoneySave's team, from the first drawdown of financing solutions that are being provided is less than 3 days. Let me ask anyone that have financial solutions, would they be able to cater for this type of speed? As an entrepreneur, as a young company, growth is very important. And no cost is more costly than opportunity cost. MoneySave actually take into account of the potential of a company. Most of the financing solutions that's in the market, be it whether it's a conventional bank or any other potential solutions that you can come across, based on historical performance, what I've already achieved, is not so much of taking into account of the future potential growth of the companies. MoneySave take into account, the team actually take into account of the potential. They seriously look at the forecast that we draw up and the action plans, scrutinize it with the action plans that we put in place, and to finance accordingly. And third benefits would be taking of financing solutions from MoneySave did not dilute any equity of what I'm holding in the group. Praising Vincent as an SME financing expert is, I think, way too small a title for him. He's way more equipped than an SME advisor. I learned a lot from him, especially on the area of short-term financing versus long-term financing. If you want to raise fund or you need funding to grow your company towards the dream that you set and you want it to be fast and you don't wish to dilute any of your equity, I think MoneySave is the way to go.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Ella from the Consumer and Investor Office at the Securities Commission Malaysia. Welcome to our first Digital Literacy for Seniors program for this year. Today's webinar will be on peer-to-peer financing and investment opportunity for seniors too. On behalf of the SC, I wish to record our appreciation to higher seniors for their assistance in promoting this program. Next. We are pleased to have with us today Mr. Vincent Soh from MoneySave to present on the topic peer-to-peer financing and investment opportunity for seniors too. Allow me to share a brief background on Vincent. Vincent is the founder and CEO of MoneySave. He has more than 25 years of experience in banking, risk management, and institutional fund management experiences with world-class companies such as KPMG, Hong Leong Banking Group, Prudential, Unisys, and Kenanga Banking Group. Vincent also graduated with Masters in Strategic Business Information Systems, and he is also licensed by the Securities Commission Malaysia as a financial planner with MoneySave Group Sedia Berhad. Now, please stay tuned to the end of the session as we will have a short Q&A session followed. Please do follow us on our social media platform for useful information on investing and latest updates on our initiative. Now, I will pass over to Vincent to share his presentation on peer-to-peer financing and investment opportunity for seniors too. Over to you, Vincent.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for sparing time for us to share on MoneySave. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First thing first, MoneySave is a recognized market operator or P2P crowdfunding platform by the Securities Commission of Malaysia, and there are 11 of us. And we are the second batch that was granted the go-ahead to operate about 24 months ago. Now, MoneySave's purpose is to nation build, to crowdfund 100,000 SMEs and enrich 10 million families in ASEAN. As you can see, quoted by Straits Times, that we will be an economic multiplier of up to 16 billion ringgit to be funded in the next 5 years. That is what we want to do, and that's how we plan to nation build together with you as investors of Malaysia. Now, the past 21 months, we have crowdfunded more than 250 million ringgit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is rakyat's money, your money, my money, investors' money. Combined together, we have crowdfunded Malaysia SMEs 250 million ringgit. I'm going to play apps from the mobile to show you how easy it is to actually invest in Malaysian SME, and this can be done in 17 seconds. So using MoneySave's mobile apps, you can sign in using a facial recognition or key in your password, and this is how it works. So once you sign in, you can choose the SMEs available on MoneySave platform, click on it, read about the history, and the future. If you like the company, press in your 5,000 or 5 ringgit. In 17 seconds, that little demo that you see, you have already indirectly committed to invest in a Malaysian SME. Now, once the investment bar goes to 100%, take for example, this particular company that required 100,000 ringgit. All right, normally on MoneySave platform, 100,000 is going to be invested in less than 30 minutes. Now, once the bar goes to 100%, all right, the SME will be disbursed, will receive your committed investment, usually within the same day. Okay, hold on a moment, I'm going to the next page. All right, now, the last 21 months, we have crowdfunded from 10,000 ringgit to 25 million ringgit per SME without collateral. The industries that we have crowdfunded are, for example, aerospace companies. This company is a aerospace engineering company. They designed aircraft engines, green aircraft engines, all right, to international aeroplane engine companies. LPG logistic company, I mean, this is a company that actually transport the gas tanks to all over Malaysia. Marine logistics, this company is a ship owner. They own more than 10 ships, okay? And we funded them about 15 million ringgit. They use the money to buy cash. They use about maybe, for example, 10 million ringgit of fuel a month. Usually, they pay terms 30 days, okay? What MoneySave have done is that our investors have invested 10 million in them. They use the money to pay cash for their fuel. So when they do that, you know, they enjoy 3 to 8% discount for that month. Yeah, so it's significant savings, which explains why they come to MoneySave to obtain financing, which cost them about 1 to 1.5% per month. Now, whenever or when they wanted to buy a ship, or in future, some SMEs, they want to buy an industrial lot or buy maybe 10 lorries, you know, they may need some money to pay for down payment. All right, so they also can come to MoneySave to obtain short-term financing for various purposes, where we complement the bank, where the bank can't support them fast enough or big enough, or it so happen the bank just don't meet the criteria. We will evaluate them. At least there's an additional chance for them to get an alternative financing. Very famous mud nowadays, you will know, it's called Potboy Mud. Their turnover is about 100 million ringgit with a profit about EBITDA about 5 million last year, December. We're funding them about 21 million ringgit for them to buy stocks, cash, for them to enjoy 2 to 8% cash discount. All right. So in return, they always have stock in the warehouse at their outlets. Okay. And at the same time, they buy cheaper, so they can sell back to the consumers at a cheaper rate as well. We also have crowdfunded, the pet shop. They require about 10 to 30,000 every time they draw down to buy pet food. When they buy bulk, they enjoy 10 to 20% discount. So this is where MoneySave comes in again and again to help them save money. So that's where our company name represents the main strategy that we assist our issuers and SMEs in Malaysia. Power plant consultant and supplier. Well, this client actually got a contract from the government, GLC, for a supply of a thermal block, what you see down here, and it costs about 15 million, the whole project. And it's a fast track one. So they needed money within 14 days. So we process super fast track their application, check that their contract is in hand, their financials are good, etc., and get the agreement all signed, guarantor agreement. And we help them fund up to 15 million over a period of 3 months. Progressively, we disperse to them based on their milestones achieved. This is a snapshot of the investment fact sheets that you will be able to download and read before you invest. We've got the most comprehensive investment fact sheet in the world. All right. Before you invest, investors can read in detail. Now, we are funding SMEs who are the backbone of the global economy, actually. In Southeast Asia, GDP contribution 50%, employs more than 140 million people. They have a big problem, cash flow. Estimated more than 300 billion US dollars. And besides the bank, now they have an alternative, which is crowdfunding. All right, basically money invested by you and me, the rakyat of Malaysia. Okay, and just for your information, in Malaysia alone, there's estimated 2.4 trillion ringgit in bank deposits sitting there, earning less than 3%, which can be mobilized to invigorate and also to nation build and to fund SMEs again. And the conduit is crowdfunding, P2P crowdfunding platform, and one of them is MoneySave. Now, we are the best performing and fastest growing crowdfunding platform in Malaysia. Relative to our peers, the top three platforms, we are at 21 months old, and we have already crowdfunded more than 250 million ringgit. Our competitors back then only did about 650 million in about 50 months that they were gone on live. We are at 0 default rate. All our issuers and SMEs, they have kept their promises and repaid their monthly obligations. The average tenure of investment is about 6 months. Our investors get to choose to invest whether 1 month all the way to 12 months. All right. And you decide from 5 ringgit upwards per investment. Now, what other problems faced by the SMEs? Banks take a long time to disperse. All right. 1 to 3 months typically. On MoneySave platform, we crowdfund in less than 30 minutes. More than 50% of our investment opportunities that are rated A, B, and C, they are completed in less than 30 minutes. On the 9th of September, we crowdfunded 10 million ringgit, in less than 30 minutes. Not small items, 5 million ringgit, 100,000, 90,000 for tenors between 1 month to 11 months. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are an investor, you can invest. If you are a business owner or your family and friends are business owners, we do appreciate you to recommend them to us as well, so that we can crowdfund a trusted party, a trusted SME, to help us continue to nation build and, of course, maintain 0 default rate. Investor problem, low returns, all right? Lower than inflation rate, okay? Solution, better investment. Through MoneySave, more than 16% effective returns. Since launch, 0 default rate, less than 6 months investment tenor. Now, investments on MoneySave are not guaranteed, and investors are advised to exercise proper investment diversification or seek professional investment advice prior to investing. This is a disclaimer, 16% is not guaranteed. You may incur losses. The key is diversification, all right? Don't put all your egg in one basket. Try and split it up, 1%, 2%. If you got 100,000, every company invests 1 to 5,000, okay? Read about it. Don't put 20, 30,000 in one single company, That's my advice to you all. Our achievements, 0 default rate, more than 79% of our issuers as of December were rated ABC, highly rated by CTOS, CTOS Basis and Experience. Your money that is transferred for investment purposes is held in trust by Maybank trustees, okay? So MoneySave can't take away your money, all right? It's held in trust. When you want to invest, the money is taken out. You are the one that instruct the system to pull your money out to invest in a particular investment note. Now, this is a snapshot, extract of our investment note, okay? So what you can see here is Portboy investment note. We explain to you, for example, what is the rating? A rated by Experience. This investment returns to you 11.5%. This investment has got director's guarantee, okay, which will lower the risk of your investment. And because it lowers your risk, they enjoy 1.5% discount, lower profit rate that they have to pay. They give us post-dated check. This investment has got a monthly installment paid back to you. So monthly installment is better than a 3-month or a 6-month bullet repayment. Okay, so because of that, they enjoy another 1%. And Portboy has made more than 150 times full settlements from repayments back to MoneySave platform. And because of that, we reward them another 1%. All right. And there are many other, there are about 20 other risk reductions incentives. For example, if they are raising money for payable financing to pay for their stocks, they want to pay for their petrol, pay for their tires, or pay for their insurance. Okay. And we MoneySave help to pay directly, just say to Maybank Takaful, or no, when they want to buy their group insurance, okay, they enjoy additional discount, for example, 1%. And if their seller is a very big seller like Nestle, they enjoy another 0.5%. So these are samples or examples of risk reduction, and the investors have the opportunity and choice to choose based on your risk investment appetite. On the first page as well, we summarize to you, for example, this company has got a PB, profit before tax, of 3.2 million, sales revenue of about 100 million, shareholders fund of 7.1, and we do describe to you a bit about the company. Okay, we tell you that this 400,000 that you're potentially investing will be repaid to you in 2 monthly installments. So of course, you don't invest 400,000. If you invest 4,000, you do the maths accordingly here. It's clearly spelled out to you. Now, this one page alone, normally our investors may be able to make a decision to invest maybe less than 1,000 ringgit or 10,000 ringgit. But if you're investing more than 10,000 ringgit, please read the next page. Yeah. This company has been granted a facility of 25 million ringgit, which they have drawn down 22. Okay. And the pattern of drawdown is shown here. Okay. And how many they have repaid, whether this directors of the company, the corporate guarantee, whether there are any litigation or any blacklist is stated here. Now, most of the clients and investors, the issuers or SMEs, if they have any blacklist, chances are they will not be approved on MoneySave platform. But if there are any, we will further disclose whether it has been settled or if the amount is not substantial. Sometimes, they forgot to pay their Indah Water, or sometimes they forgot to pay Maxis. It will appear on the CITOS report. So because of that doesn't mean we can't fund them. It's just a very insignificant amount. We will disclose for our investors to make a decision. This company, for example, have overall repayment conduct prompt. Prompt means every month they have repaid their monthly bank obligations, and what is their exposure. We also present to you the financials, 2 to 3 years audited financials, and also the management account, normally no more than 3 months in arrears. So if it is February today, they have to present to us a management account up to November. Some may be delayed, but most of the time we will require up to 3 months management accounts. And we will also help you review the bank statements of the issuer or SME. Now, I like to review bank statements because it tells us a lot about who they are paying to and who they are receiving money from. As you can see, these 3 pages is very detailed, and I'll show you today that it is the most comprehensive investment fact sheet that you can find on any P2P platform in the world. In the next 5 years, MoneySave targets to raise 16 billion ringgit to benefit 100,000 SMEs and approximately 160,000 ringgit, okay, for the Malaysian economy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's nation build, crowdfund 100,000 SMEs and reach 10 million families together. Now, it's Q&A time. All right, I've got good news. On the right-hand side, okay, please, if you want to try us out, all right, we are offering a free 20 ringgit investment top-up. All right, just need to scan this QR and you can already go in. Don't forget to put in invest 02 at 20. Yeah. All right. And within the next 5 days, my team will load 20 ringgit into your investment wallet. Okay, it's easy. The process will take no more than 5 minutes. Just stand by your IC and then we are able to onboard you digitally. Don't have to come to our branch. Yeah. And on the left-hand side is a summary of how and how much an SME can, get financing from. So I just summarize again what I have just shared the last 20 minutes. Number one, we target for 2022, 1 billion ringgit, okay, to fund Malaysian economy. between amounts of 100 to 1,000 to 25 million. All industries except for non-halal industry, except for mining, environmental companies. Okay, but we will love government contractors, G1, G7 contractors, state suppliers. Okay, FMCG, agriculture. So please recommend your family and friends, even yourself. If you are an SME owner, please contact us. We're happy to fund you as well. Invoice financing at about 85%, purchase order financing, working capital, project financing, bridging, tenor 1 to 36 months. The estimated cost is between 8 to 12% per annum. No collateral typically required. Okay. And if you are more than 6 months incorporated, you have more than 6 month bank statement, you need to have management account up to the last 2 months. And if you have audited financial, it is a bonus. All right. Please contact Adelia or Zachary, number here. Either if you are an investor, you can call them, or if you are SME that require financing, you also can call them. So that's my sharing for now. Before I go to part 2, Ila, I'd like to open for any question and answer to address immediate concerns before I move on to the live crowdfunding.
Sure, that's no problem.
Ila, is there any questions?
Yes, so we do have a few questions. Let me just quickly find them. Okay, so yes, there are quite a few questions here.
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. To what extent does MoneySave do due diligence on those seeking for funds from MoneySave's platform?
Thank you. Now, MoneySave's track record today is 0 default rate for the past 24 months. All right. We have a team of, frankly, about 7 analysts supporting 20 salespeople. It's at the moment 1 to 4 ratio. Okay. I purposely set this ratio so that our credit analysts can do a very thorough credit analysis. So the answer is our credit analysis is more thorough than the bank. Okay, I believe so. I believe so. Okay, the reason is because the funding that coming from our investors mostly is not collateralized. Unlike the bank, if they don't pay, if there is a collateralized, you can liquidate and you still get the asset. All right. So we don't have collateral. So we try to be more comprehensive and more detailed. But rest assured, if you are a genuine company, you are growing, you are bankable, you currently have bank facilities, chances are, if the bank cannot give you your extra 1 million because they already give you 2 million, all right, the chances are MoneySave can help you with the additional 1 million. You are limit up. You are growing faster than the bank can support you because the bank normally looks at historical financials. Of course, they look at future as well. Okay, we can further support you where the bank can't. We are here to complement the bank, not to replace the bank. Ila, thank you.
Okay, that's really great to hear.
Yes, second question.
Based on your experience, what's the probability of seniors raising fund for their business via P2P? And anything additional conditions imposed?
All right. So we have an entrepreneur who owns a business and who's more than 70 years old. Okay. So what we do is the minimum criteria is, of course, number one, we must establish that this business model or this financing, the SME is able to repay our investors on a monthly basis. All right. That is the ultimate criteria, number one. Yeah. Other things we check basically is that they do not have litigation, they are not blacklisted, their bank repayment on a monthly basis on CTOS and CCRIS is clean, and other trade references, etc., etc. Okay, if those things pass, okay, we will still require 2 guarantor. Now, first guarantor is 70 years old and above is fine, but we will need to find another guarantor, maybe his son or his business partner. That is below 60 years old. Generally that will be our guiding principle in approving a facility.
Okay. For the next question, what is the service charge? Or is there any service charge?
All right, excellent. Now, let's go to investment fact sheet then. On our, this is our MoneySave. This is our MoneySave homepage. Okay, and this is the homepage. You can go into moneysave.com.my. You can fill up the blank. All right, and you can go to start investing. Now, you don't need to register as an investor to see what is available online. Okay, now at 12 o'clock today, we hosted note 1026, 27, 28, 29, and 30, actually, at 12 o'clock sharp. Fortunately, 250,000, 200,000 has been taken up. On MoneySave platform, the A, B, and C, the blue and green notes, yeah, denoting that is safer, is taken up just like that, all right? Then the D, E, F normally is taken up in about 2 to 3 days. All right, now let's go in and open up one particular investment fact sheet to explain, to answer your question of what is the sales charge. So assuming this is the investment opportunity, this is a historical one for 2 million ringgit, 4 months installment. Now, if you invest 2 million ringgit, Ila, okay, on a monthly basis, you will receive 500,000 back, principal repayment divided by 4, and you will get a gross return of 14,000 ringgit. MoneySave platform only take 10% from the 14,000. Okay, most of my competitors are charging between 25% to 30%. Oh, sorry. Am I sharing my screen properly? Sorry.
Oh, you were
Ila.
showing something. It's still on your presentation slides.
Yes.
Okay, now we see
Hold
it.
on a moment.
You're showing
Now
the...
you see it? Okay, we are good?
Yes, yes. Now you're showing the fact
Investment fact sheet.
note summary. Okay, yeah.
My apologies. Okay, we missed out for 5 minutes. Let's try this again. Yeah. On our investment fact sheet, this is an example of a 2 million ringgit investment. Investors can invest from 5 ringgit upwards. But assuming you invested 2 million ringgit, Ila, okay, monthly you will get back 500,000 per month, and the gross return you get is about 14,000. Okay, MoneySave charge you as an investor 1,400. About is 10% of what you get. All right. The market today, the other peer-to-peer companies are charging about 25%. That means they will take away about 4,000 away from you. All right. So that's to answer that question. We only take 10% of what you earned, okay, away. 1,000 ringgit you earned, we take away 100 ringgit. The market is taking 250 ringgit away from you. Next question.
Okay, we have one more question. Why does having a director help with risk reduction incentives?
I believe the question will be, why do we take key director's guarantee in this instance?
Yes, I think that's what they refer.
Sorry, Ila, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Can you
Okay,
hear
cool.
me now?
Well, yes, of course. So obviously, if we have 2 directors, if the company don't pay, we can now chase for payment from the 2 directors, the minimum 2 directors that we put in place. Yeah. So obviously, they do not want to be sued bankrupt. Okay. Of course, we also check the background of the directors. They are of a certain financial substance before we accept it. So not everybody we will accept. Yeah.
I see. Okay. We have 2 more questions if we can click on that. Yep. Okay. So do you have Sharia compliance project?
Okay, cool. Now, I can say today, MoneySave only hosts Sharia compliant projects. So 100% of notes today that you see are all Sharia compliant. Just in case you want to double confirm, our fact sheet will state whether this is Sharia or not, as you can see here.
Okay. So they can always check on the fact sheet itself to verify.
Right. And also on our platform, am I showing platform now? Can you see my platform?
Yes, I can see the platform.
Okay, cool. So on the left-hand side, Sharia status, you can see is Sharia.
Okay.
Okay. And you can also filter, let's say I filter conventional. Tara, I don't have any conventional notes. It's all Sharia notes per se.
I see. Okay. Okay. So that's good to know then. And then for the last question, what is the minimum investment I can make?
Lovely. So let me show you how much actually can invest. So if I were to click the sign in, I can do it from my mobile phone or from my page. So this was before 12 o'clock. I've got about 53,000 ringgit in my wallet and 0 notes. Let me refresh my screen. Okay, to pull out the latest available investment opportunity. And I did explain as of yesterday, 1025, and today we did 26 and 27, 250,000 each already fully invested. So I'm left with 3 investment opportunity waiting for me to invest. So the minimum to invest is actually 5 ringgit. Okay, so I will show you a 5 ringgit example. I key in 5 ringgit. All right. And I'm going to do an investment of 100 here and 1,000 here. Ila, this is a live investment. I will advise the investor to read first before you punch in the numbers.
Of course they should, yes.
Okay, but I'm punching in number because I already know, because I'm an approving authority for this note, so it's cleared me. So I'm okay doing this. Yeah, you guys please read. Yeah, commit funds. Okay, so from 53,000 investment wallet, okay, my money will be reduced once it's fully subscribed per se. So it's going through its iteration at the moment. Okay, so you can read about it. It's so easy to read. Just click and what do you call it?
You can just download the fact sheet on the spot before you want to invest.
You are right. So you can read it from your mobile phone or you can read it from the laptop. You know, like this company, Ila, is incorporated in 1999. Okay, and it's asking for 150,000 and 6 monthly installments. Okay, and it will pay you 13% flat, Ila. All right, and it comes with a director's guarantee, post-dated check, and monthly installment. In one summary, one page, the revenue is about 16 million. It makes about 900,000. All right, no blacklist. No winding up records the past 24 months, you know, no red flags, yeah. The repayment conduct from Secris is prompt. Company-wise, they pay every month on time. 14 million facility. This is a very good paymaster. The guarantors, prompt and good. Their management account, 17 million ringgit, profitable 1.5 million. The last 3 years have been profitable, healthy. Their net worth is 15 million to 20 million. That means total asset minus total liability. Okay. We reviewed the bank statement. No, what do you call it? It is a real company. It's 1999, so it's got a long history.
Yes.
Okay. So Ila, I mean, would you invest 1,000 ringgit in this company?
Probably, I might. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was very short, but if you really read, you know, chances are our investors will invest in it. Okay, so this particular D note, all right, just now I had about 53,000 plus. Now it's 52,000 plus. So I have successfully invested about 1,000 ringgit just now. All right, in that D company. You can
And then
see.
as you move on, you can always top up some more along the way, as long as it's not fully taken up. Can you?
Yes, you can. I will do another one more, assuming in this instance, since such a good company, I'll put 1,000 here. All right. And do a 5 ringgit and a 10 ringgit here and do a commit fund. Okay. So yes, you can top up as long as it's not fully taken up. All right. But trust me, all of you want to become a MoneySave investor. At 12 o'clock, after a while, you will be queuing up like getting an AstraZeneca jab, okay? And it's a mad rush to invest in the ABC note because look, ABC companies is giving you 11 to 12% flat rate for exposure of 2 to 6 months. I believe there is no other better investment, all right, related to its risk here in Malaysia, other than on MoneySave platform. That's my belief. So again, I have now reduced my wallet balance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's so easy to top up. Just go to top up. Just say you want to top up 1,000 ringgit. Just put a submission here. Okay. Then you'll be asked to transfer from Maybank to you and so on. Now, the money that sits, this 51,000, you can just put Maybank. All right. Now, you can't transfer from a third party to avoid money laundering. No joint accounts as well. No cash. You don't bank in cash into your ATM machine to transfer over to MoneySave. We only receive direct payment from your own personal account to avoid money laundering, so that you don't have issues as well. Okay. And yeah, it's simple as that. And the loading of the money is almost instant. If I do a transaction now, in about 5 minutes, my system will check whether it came from Vincent Soh, Maybank to you, to my trustee account. If yes, your money will be loaded with 1,000, instant loading actually. Okay, no need to wait 1 day or 2 days to load the money.
Okay.
Now, if you want to withdraw, okay, you do a redemption, withdraw, simple as that. Key in, you want to do a 1,000 and submit. All right, you will receive your money T plus 3 days maximum. Many a times tomorrow you'll get your money already. Okay. So because the money don't sit with us, we ask the trustee to give you back your money from your wallet in this instance. All right. Now, to show my confidence in the company, look, I have invested ringgit 1 million here. This is real money. So my money do not sit in fixed deposit or savings account anymore. It is truly diversified in multiple investment opportunities. The account activities, as easy as this. I want to know today, what have I done? So FPX top up 1,000 ringgit pending payment. I've invested, etc. And you can see my investment has come back. Gross return earned. I earned 1 ringgit and 2 cents because I invested a few hundred ringgit only for this investment note 881. All right. And you can see the platform service fee, we only took away 10 cents away from you, the investor. This is a real life case. Okay. Most of my peers are charging 25 cents. So they will take 25 cents away from you. We only take 10%. We are allowed to do, our policy allows us to do up to 15, but currently we're just taking 10. I think we will still remain at 10% of your returns. You can see. So on a daily basis, I actually receive money back because over the last 20 months, I've been investing over and over again. You can see this is a classic example. Obviously, I didn't bank in 5 million, so this is a failed payment. This was a demo that I was doing. Okay. All right. And yeah, we actually returned 5 cents to you because I probably made about 5 ringgit investment for this particular note because I do this every day, 2 to 3 times a day. So this is a live case study of your investment statement. Any questions, Samo, Ila, from the crowd?
No, that is all for now.
Okay. Yep. So I have up to 1 o'clock, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I would still continue to share. If there's any questions, stop me, Ila. So you can see here it's called investments committed. So this is an investment that I put in money just now, the 10 ringgit, 5 ringgit, and 1,000, but it has not reached 100% yet. All right. So MoneySave cannot disburse because they want 100,000. Vincent only put 1,000, so tak cukup. So got to wait lah. Okay. But there are some that already invested already, not in progress. So you can actually show what is it, and these are active investments. Withdrawal request history. So this basically tells you about your history, of the company, or your activity with us. All right. You can also activate Sharia comfort. In future, I say I want to see only Sharia. Then you just activate Sharia. You only show you Sharia so that you don't mistakenly invest in conventional. All right. So, Ila, you personally, do you have any questions? Maybe you can help out the crowd here.
Actually, most of the questions that the participants have asked were some of the questions I had as well. But I mean, now that you showed us a live example of how to invest it with MoneySave, it's actually quite easy. And then to even register only takes about 5 minutes as well. So yes, I mean, it's quite easy to just start investing with MoneySave, isn't it?
Thank you very much for the support. Now, the contacts are in the chat. All right, I will bring my screen up again, just in case you need to contact. Can you see my PowerPoint now?
Oh, sorry. There's one more question that just came up. The 1,000 ringgit was invested in a company rated triple D.
Yes. Okay.
So that was the question. So I guess.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I did actually. The 1,000 was done to the triple D company just now.
Okay.
And
so
this can be done from your
I guess they're just wondering whether the fact that despite that the company is rated triple D, I guess it's up to investors whether or not they would want to invest. I mean, of course, like you said, they should read the fact sheet first before they want to invest to see if they're comfortable or not.
Yes, please do.
Exactly.
Okay. Disclaimer. I already read earlier because I'm approving authority, so I get to see even more. But just for your comfort, investors, MoneySave staff and employees, we are not allowed to invest more than 5% of the investment note at any one time, so that we don't crowd you out. You know, I see a very good note, 20%, very safe. You know, I'm not allowed to invest more than 5%. So just to let you guys know, there's less competition from my staff and my team members. Now,
sorry, Vincent, there's also one last question someone has asked. Investment will only be completed when 100% of the funds required has been raised. That's true,
yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes, the answer is yes. We are hosting an investment opportunity for 30 days. And as the guidelines basically says, at the end of the 30 days, if it's not invested up to 80%, we have to refund the money back. It's considered as the campaign being not successful. All right. But if reach 80, we can disburse already. Okay. But in our 1,020 over notes, okay, we only had one note that wasn't fully subscribed at our first month of operations. Okay. That was the only time, because that time our investor base was not that many. But today it's 100% subscribed in no more than 2 to 3 days. And the ABC notes are taken in less than a few minutes actually. So ladies and gentlemen, please scan this particular QR code. Please key in invest02 at 20. Please experience, and let's nation build together. And I truly believe you will love what we are offering to you as an alternative asset class. I'm a financial planner, certified financial planner. So my advice to you, because today is a seniors program, is if you have just say ringgit 1 million or just say 400,000 ringgit to invest, and you're currently investing in the stock market, in the mutual fund, in properties, in crypto, okay? You've asked me roughly how many percent should I allocate for this asset class? Maybe I'll say 5 to 10%. All right, take out 10,000 ringgit, okay? Load into MoneySave. And of the 10,000 ringgit, diversify maybe between 20 to 50 companies, 2 to 5,000 per investment per company. All right. Then when you have a portfolio about 50 companies, the chances of you losing your principal is very little already, because the effective yield based on historical performance of MoneySave is about 16%. Okay. So if you're Rajin, you truly diversify into 100 companies, what are the chances of 16 companies that MoneySave has approved going bust, or don't repay? Okay, so if you're Rajin, split into 100 companies, put in 100,000, 1,000 per company. I think you have a very safe investment on MoneySave platform. So we are 3 minutes away. Ila, anything else I should share?
I think that I think you've pretty much answered everything and shared a lot regarding about MoneySave, and especially you even gave us a live demonstration of how to even invest with MoneySave. So that was very helpful.
Thank you.
So if Vincent, if there is nothing else you want to share, we can move on.
Okay, I would like to ask also for the participants, because this is going to be forever and ever on YouTube, on live, yeah? So please contact my team, Adelia or Zachary, okay? If you have got SMEs that require financing, all right? Because we want to reach out. We are not so visible, we are a new company. Please refer your family and friends, who need financing to come to MoneySave, so that you as an investor can invest in your family and friends. Hashtag kita jaga kita. Okay, all right. And hashtag nation building, and invest smart, right, Ila?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the contact points. Please next shot this 20 ringgit. Please forward to your family and friends, okay, so that they also can know about us. All right, and go to our resources. If you want to know more, you can go to YouTube, all right, and check out MoneySave. We've got so many testimonials from our SMEs that is very, very happy, and there must be a reason why they come to us, right? Because we truly help them when they need it. So Ila, I thank you for the opportunity to share, and I look forward to work with you on more projects.
Okay, thank you so much, Vincent.
Hand back to you. Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you so much for that very informative presentation. Thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you again, Vincent, for speaking in our webinar today. Don't forget, if you wish to watch this webinar again, we will upload the webinar on our YouTube channel in due course. Do check out our previous webinar sessions on our YouTube channel. Stay tuned to our social media platforms as we will update on our next webinar sessions. Don't forget to follow our social media platforms for up-to-date information on our events and basic information on how to be a smart investor. Before we end the session, just a quick reminder to all, always check that you are dealing with an authorized company or individual. Also remember, when making investment, to never deposit money into an individual's bank account, even if they are licensed or registered with authorities. Stay safe, sanitize, and always maintain physical distancing. Hope to see everyone again at our next webinar. Thank you.